Hello, welcome everyone to our weekend analysis this evening. I hope you're having a great weekend. And as usual, we will be going through our usual pairs, starting with the dollar index all the way up to the cryptos. Right, so before we begin, please note that we have a 30% off discount on all products with the promo code START 2026, which ends on the 31st of January at 11:59 CET. So make sure you get yourself an account before the promo ends. So without further ado, this is actually run through our analysis this evening and to look to what this week has in store for us. So starting first with the dollar index. So the dollar index, we actually were anticipating a move to the upward side because this was the first level of resistance. Then 99600 was the second level of resistance. And we actually reached there, but didn't rip right through. Currently, we are having a struggle right here, but the take profit was hit, which was great. So we can remove that off. So when we come, is it like the 19th? Today's the 16th. So actually 17th. So 19th, yeah. So 19th will be there. So what we'll be anticipating for this coming week is if the market does come all the way down here to 99,200, then we could be looking for some selling pressure in the market right here. So we could put the pending order there and the high stop loss all the way up there. And we could be looking to come probably down here all the way to 9869. So this area we could be coming down to, especially if this trend line right here gets broken. So we'll be looking for a break of this trend line. It's actually really perfect. So a break of this trend line coming all the way down below the support level, then we'll be looking to come all the way down here as well. But then if the market does break above 99,600, then we could be looking for some buying opportunities. So we can put another pending order just right here. And the stop loss will be right below this support level. So these are the two pending orders we can have available here. And we could be reaching the 100 level. The 100 level is like a psychological area, which the dollar index has been coming up and down from. So that is something we can be anticipating for this coming week. Then let's look over at euro dollar. So euro dollar managed to also push down with also the strength of the US dollar, as we can see how the week started, and we moved our stop loss to break even. So since that is done, we can remove this as well. So we are right below support there, and we are now on the second support level, which is right here. And we literally bounced off of that, but this looks like the market may be continuing with a push to the downside. So this coming week, we could be looking for the market to drop below here around 1584, and then we could be coming all the way down and we have a high stop loss. So the target that we could be aiming for right here could be probably even this low here around 1500 or 1495, but let's put it on a round number of 1500. So we could be coming to 1.1500 on the euro dollar, and then from there we could be seeing what the market may be looking to do from this round of area, which could be this next support level. So this is where we could be aiming for, even probably below that. Then if the market does not want to continue moving all the way down, we could be looking for a buying opportunity right above here. And we could be looking for a quick one to the next resistance right there. and this could be a 0.76 to 1. That's what we could be aiming for, because remember the dollar index is showing strength. So if we have that, then possibly we could be having a move further down. So that is what we're anticipating for euro dollar. Then dollar yen. Dollar yen didn't manage to come all the way down here because we're looking for a pullback into this area. But it seems like we might actually be having that pullback next week, probably coming all the way down here. So this pending order is still valid right here. And then we could be aiming to come all the way up here to this resistance level. And the reward to risk has now increased because we'll be aiming for an area that is like quite below here. So that is what we could be anticipating. So we can move this all the way here as well. So this is the move we're anticipating for next week, for the market to come all the way down to 157,320, and then we could be going all the way up to 158,900. And now let's move over to pound yen. So pound yen, we are in the trade, and this was an area we're looking to come at the beginning of the week, but it seemed to have pushed itself into the end of the week. So we have a very, very tight stop loss. So should we keep it this way or increase the stop loss level? I think it's best to increase the stop loss level all the way up here. And if the market does push all the way down, then we could probably move it to break even. Like if we just go to this midpoint right here around the 211, then we can move it to break even. Then let's move over to dollar mexicano. So dollar Mexican, we had two pending orders. The top one did not get filled, but the bottom one did, and we hit the take profit right there on the dot. So what is the anticipation for next week? Well, there is continued strength to the downside with dollar Mexican. So let us actually go to the higher time frames like the daily and see what we can anticipate. So we are coming close. Well, we're not even coming close. We've actually reached the level of support right here. So could we be pushing right through or bouncing from this level and going all the way up? Well, let's look at the sentiment. The sentiment is like 18%, and that number can continue growing or it can decrease. So at this point in time, I would say the safest bet is probably to look at what we can actually get from here. So we are right here at the level of support, so we could be pulling all the way right through as well. But the best bet right here is actually waiting for the market to do something. So we can go for a round of number here at 1760, not exactly right below the support level, but 1760 with a high stop loss. Then we could be aiming for probably 1745 for a 1.15 to 1. And if the market doesn't manage to do that, then we could be looking for a buying opportunity to the upside right here that